Have you ever seen a painting spring to life while you ride a motorcycle at breakneck speeds? Well, I've been told that that's exactly how it feels when you ride down Australia's bucket list Great Ocean Road. Now that is a big claim. Can a road trip really be that dreamy? Well, I really needed the answer, which is why I decided to head to Down Under to find out if the Great Ocean Road is really as great as it's cracked up to be.
Now the first thing I've got to do is arrange a motorcycle, and for that I've come to a place called Eagle Rider Australia. It's on the outskirts of Melbourne City and they've given me this lovely Triumph Trident 660. So I'm going to be riding it on the Great Ocean Road, and this is a motorcycle that I've got. It has got a popping orange color. It looks brilliant. So let's take a closer look at the motorcycle. So right now I am near a town called Frankston, and from here I'm going to go to Sorrento, and from there I'm going to take a ferry that will drop me to a place called Queenscliff, and from there that's where the Great Ocean Road starts. But I've been told that the journey from here till Sorrento is also quite scenic and full of winding roads. So let's hit the road and see what the fuss is all about. Oh. So you join me on the ferry to Queenscliff, which is where I'm headed, which is the starting point of our journey, the Great Ocean Road. But right now I'm on a ferry and it will take me around 45 minutes from the place where I started, which was Sorrento. So the ride from Frankston, the town where I took the bike from, till Sorrento was around 1 hour, and it was an absolutely phenomenal ride. I think it was one of the best coastal roads, or probably the best coastal road that I've ever ridden a motorcycle on. I was absolutely blown over by the beauty, by the scenery around. I think that was a bit of a teaser of what's to come next, but it was amazing. I mean, I absolutely loved it. Yes, the only slight problem there was the speed limit, because at no point I could cross 80 or even 60 at many instances, and the roads were so good that you could probably do triple digit speeds. So yes, I was really raring to go, but I couldn't unleash the power of the Trident. But yeah, hopefully it gets better once we go to the entry of the Great Ocean Road. So for the time being, this is what's happening, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the weather. Today it's just fantastic. This is the beauty of this place. It is absolutely out of this world, and I'm loving the experience so far. As you can see, loud and clear. But this arch is not just a normal arch. There's a signboard there that says it's a historical marker. So let's find out what's the history behind it.
While most of the world knows the Great Ocean Road as one of the most scenic journeys on the planet, there is actually quite some history behind the B100. You see, the Great Ocean Road wasn't built to be a tourist attraction like it has become today. It was built by the returned soldiers and servicemen of Australia in memory of the fallen soldiers during World War I. The construction work of the Great Ocean Road started along the southeastern coast of Australia in 1914 and was completed by 1932. The memorial arch you see here isn't the original marker though. This is in fact the fourth arch that was constructed in the late 80s. The first one was apparently demolished in 1936, the second one was destroyed by an unruly truck driver in 1970, and the third one was engulfed by the bushfires in 1983. What's more, what most people don't know is that the Great Ocean Road is an Australian National Heritage Site, and at 243 kilometers, it is the world's largest war memorial.
I think the stretch between Lorne and Apollo Bay is my personal favorite because you're just riding along the coast all the time and the view is just mind-blowing. It's so beautiful. It is as if it's a painting that has come to life. That's how it feels like. Now that's what you call a view. Just look at it. Unbelievable. Woohoo! What a place. What a journey it's been.
So I had to take an unplanned break yesterday. I was staying at Apollo Bay for the night, but that was not the original plan. I was supposed to go further ahead to 12 Apostles and that place, but it got really windy in the evening yesterday, and it also started raining, so that's why I didn't update you guys. But yeah, the scenes there are absolutely out of this world, but it's very, very cold. And on the motorcycle, you definitely feel it more, no matter how much protection you've got. But the thing here is that it gets very windy and the crosswinds are really scary. So I'm going to go ahead today. That's the route that I'm planning to do. And that will take me around an hour or so if it doesn't rain. But the forecast for today is that it's going to be very windy and it's going to be very cold as well. So let's see if I can do this without much trouble.
Okay, so I've reached at a place called Lavers Hill, if you can see that, and that was around 30 minutes or 30 kilometers from Apollo Bay, but it was a very miserable ride, I have to say, because it was biting cold and it was raining as well. And yeah, the sun is out for a bit right now, but the 12 Apostles where I'm headed, well, it is around 30 kilometers from here again, and it'll take me 45 minutes. Right now the sun is out, but there was a hailstorm 10 minutes back, and I was inside this cafe having some coffee, warming myself up. But yeah, it was very, very cold, so you have to be really careful of the weather here. But yeah, let's get going again. Ooh, and it's back to being cold again. I mean, it's a lovely stretch of road, but wow, it's so cold. And I was advised to not carry rain gear or winter gear because summer is here in Australia, but the weather changes here very, very quickly, and that's what has happened. I mean, it's just the cold that gets you. But the road is absolutely amazing. Even it's wet, I can carry a lot of speed. And as for the bike, I think the Trident is again a capable motorcycle, capable road going motorcycle, and even on the twisties it feels absolutely amazing. I think the brakes on my motorcycle, they are a little weak, or maybe I'm just too cold, but otherwise it's a great motorcycle. The only complaint that I have is probably I should have opted for a fully fed motorcycle because there is no wind protection on this motorcycle, and given how windy and cold it is, I really do miss that. And yeah, there are no heated grips, and that really is a problem because in this part of the world you definitely need heated grips. High risk area, police enforcing speed. I haven't seen any caught till now. Maybe they are getting cozy somewhere because it's really not the weather to go out and police around, I guess. I can see some really dark and grey clouds. Please stay put. So this part of the journey from Apollo Bay to 12 Apostles or Port Campbell, you can't really see the ocean. I mean, there it is, but it's quite far, so you're not really riding along the coast. This goes through a couple of national parks, and again, it's a twisty section of road which I absolutely love, but yeah, I can't see the great ocean as such, but it's very enjoyable nonetheless. Oh god, look at the speed limit, 80 again. Okay, I'm expecting some kick-ass view. "12 Apostles," there it is. Turn right. 12 Apostles, 2 kilometers. Wow, look at that view. Oh god. Woohoo! Wow. Wow. Wow, just look at that.
And there you have it. We made it to the 12 Apostles. And I think in the morning I was thinking that it's not worth it and I should just turn back and go back to Melbourne. But I think this view more than makes for it. I think it's worth the pain, worth the effort, worth getting drenched for. And I think this is one of the greatest road trips that I've ever been on. And especially a motorcycle ride, because that's what makes it so much more special. And I have to say that it's been totally worthy doing this. And yes, it's not easy. I think you should have more time in store. I kind of rushed it, but again, no complaints, no regrets at all. And I think this is one thing ticked off my bucket list, because the Great Ocean Road is definitely one of the greatest road trips, one of the greatest adventures that you can go on. And if you are in Australia and if you are in Melbourne, you should make it a point to come here, especially on a motorcycle. You absolutely love the destination and the journey both. So if you enjoyed this road trip, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also like this video and share it with your family and friends.